Sorry about that. Anyways, earlier today I had done a video trying to make a update. So I thought I'd finish that video off. I was talking about Disney and how I was wearing my Mickey shirt. Sadly, is now my Ocean City, t-shirt, but that's fine. So, with that being said, today was a pretty big day in the world. I actually had been following the big event that had was going on over in the Senate right before the. Anyway, sorry. So the Senate was voting on Arizona. Long story short, they had gone and were like, I forget what the word is. I protest this. Be the Biden's president, that kind of stuff. I know I'm going political, but that was actually my next point that was going on before the video froze at around 3:17. So, anyways, from the previous video. So, if anyone's currently watching, you may go into the comments section or live stream chat. That would be fine. So, with that being said, I know this is being long-winded. I apologize. The Senate was trying to vote. Then they had this. There was things saying that there were bombs. The people were being evacuated. I actually was following the whole event. I was actually watching a YouTuber named Meet Kevin during the whole thing while they were trying to do the debate. And this is the first time I have ever mentioned anything about political thing, even on my social media pages, because my thing was I was just so angry with how these nutcases were coming in into the Senate, mind you, when Biden's won. Silver lining, mind you. Democrats have won the Senate. The Democrats have won the presidency, and they have won the House of Representatives. It is 51 with Kamala Harris. So if anything tries to pass, it is now for the first time since someone I think said 2007. It has been for the first time since then a literal half and half with Kamala Harris being able to break that 50-50. So with that being said, things were going to hell, quite literally. And my thoughts were like, why in the world are people, number one, doing this? And again, they were Trump supporters. Now, mind you, whatever your affiliation to whoever you voted for, you have the right to your opinion. I want that to be completely clear. I do believe that. But this person, Trump, is one of the worst human beings I have ever seen. He has people don't realize and they try to argue that he's such a great person, but you really got to look at what he really is. He is a person that is a high influencer, and he has made these people think that are his supporters. Not all, mind you. There are very rare few that obviously like flock to every little thing he says. So it's very rare. So those people, I still commend you. And it was a shitty decision that you voted for Trump. But again, you have the right to your vote and again, right to your opinion. I actually, on a side note, had never voted up until this last election, even with the Hillary Clinton and Trump election. I didn't even vote then, worrying about how people actually thought about who I voted for. This is even worse because of literally what's even happening right now, because updates on a little bit of what had gone on after, they're actually trying to get the Senate to use the 25th Amendment, which states that Vice President Pence will take over because Trump is incompetent and is not competent enough to be able to stay president. And there's no guarantee that's happening anyways. So thought I'd get that out of the way. So that's a positive, at least from this whole thing. This whole event is being also compared to, and I agree with 9/11, because this has not happened. This siege, I'm sorry to say it, siege has not happened since the War of 1883, when the British tried storming into the House of Representatives. This is how long it's been. Now, yes, only one person has been confirmed to have died, but this is such a major and historical, infamous event that it's going to go down in infamy. I've had actually people already say, oh, you're going to forget about this event in a week. I've already told those said people, well, if you think that, then I will tell you the next time I see about the whole event and just remind you of that, because people are not going to forget about this event. Think about Pearl Harbor. Think about 9/11. This is to that extent because of how huge this event was. So, sadly, again, I haven't seen any updates if anyone's been arrested yet, which I hope that these people are. Actually, even Trump said, and I think it was July 27th last year, had stated the people with Black Lives Matters, by the way, which again kind of pissed me off to seeing how they treat this whole situation. I had a lot of discussions already about this, but interesting fact is that they did try to call in the National Guard, but the National Guard, by the law of Washington, D.C., has a law that states that unless the head person of the National Guard in D.C. gets permission from the governor of D.C., they cannot go through either the National Mall or the state capitol. And not only that, but before them to actually even get any kind of permission, they would have to be some sort of biological warfare of some sort, or some serious things, more serious things, which were actually happening because they had to defuse 2 bombs. And there were people shooting in there. I shared on another one of my social medias a Twitter user, a UK person, that had actually done a compilation of all the events that happened from the beginning to end. And now, again, I know this is all being jumbled what I'm saying, but I actually did follow not even just Fox, not CNBC. I actually followed all of them thanks to this guy named Meet Kevin, because he was flipping to each of the channels that all these events that were happening. He was also showing the Twitter feeds from all of the Senate people that were actually in the building, all different people, and videos and photos, and they were scared for their lives. This was not just they were just people breaking into the building. Now, mind you, if you're okay with people breaking the building, whatever. Okay, at least no one died. One person died, but it's still not okay for people trying to kill other people in this. And I honestly do. I'm going to say this only once, but I think these people are traitors to America. And okay, I'm going to finally stop talking about this, because I've already gotten heated with talking with just even friends about this already. I've already been about almost 9 minutes just talking about this. But this is going to be going down in infamy, this whole event. And I do think I do believe, as an update, had to put this in. So let's get back to the positives. I think I've already stated this, but I'm in a new apartment. I'm actually even going to turn on my light real quick. That's not working. I think it's unplugged. Anyways, so I'm still going to be going to Call Makers, which I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. I actually go to a place called Call Makers at Meadow Creek Farm. It's where I do horse therapy. It is a very therapeutic place and one of the best. I don't even know how to explain it. I see the horses. Their names are Lily, Buddy, Faith, Chi-Chi, Velvet, and Charlotte. And all these horses I tried to have any kind of time with. and I might even do a separate video, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. But this place is one of the things that has made me a better person. And the other thing is Barrier Free Theater, which is again something that I might even be doing more prominent on YouTube. Finally, I know I keep saying it, but this is actually something that now that I finally have moved into the apartment since October, and things have been getting a little easier to be able to do things, and my apartment's a lot cleaner. I'll even admit that, because that is not a problem anymore, and I have been constantly cleaning this place. Um, I'm in a better place. Barrier Free Theater is doing absolutely well. I can't wait to talk about that. And like I said, Disney's also going to be coming up, and I will actually be adding footage to that. I will be, I think, tomorrow, big maybe, because I'm getting up really early in the morning, because I think I mentioned this in the previous video. I'm trying to get a PS5, and there's a huge rumor that tomorrow at like 6 a.m. in the morning that there is a going to be a drop on Best Buy for it, and it actually would be around 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna have to probably get up around 3 o'clock just to try to get the console. But again, it's going to be an interesting long day for me tomorrow. Not in a bad way. It's gonna be a long day. So with that being said, I hope that everyone's having a great day. And so this is the Joker Eaton, and I hope you have a blessed day. Signing out. Have a good day.